just got home. We picked up lampuis for lunch, and Corey was sort of crying in the car on the way back. So now that she's taking a nap, we can actually debrief our session today.
Oh, it was the best. It was the best so far. We had to wake up early to do an errand in Hood River. So we were in Hood River around 9 a.m. and we hit it perfectly because once we got off the water, it was starting to die. But when we were out there, it was nuclear. Insane. It was insane. It was averaging 30 miles per hour. So we rigged our smallest sail, which is a 3/4. Mm-hmm. And so on a 3/4, I wore the GPS watch when I went out. I hit 27 miles per hour. So it was insane out there.
Yeah. I had the 3/7 at first, and I was wildly overpowered, or I felt like I was overpowered. I did manage to get a run in, but I came back and I was already just like hosed and catching my breath. I came up on shore and got some water, and then went out on Connie's rig, the 3/4 75-liter board, and that was plenty for me too.
So I got lucky. I went first, and my window was smaller between the lulls and the gusts. But when George went out there, it was gusting sometimes over 40, and then the lulls were sometimes all the way like underneath 20. So it was just this huge range to try to deal with. But when it was on, it was on.
Yeah. Connie killed it though. She was doing laps, like was out there for a full hour, going back and forth several times, playing in the swell on the other side of the river.
It was big swell over there today.
Yeah.
I remember one time I hit a really big swell, and I decided to carve down the face of it, and I just got up. So it might be when I hit 27 miles per hour, I don't know, but it was just insane going down the face of this swell. It was huge. I was really focusing on getting over my front foot, so like being read out over the water, really leaning into that sail, getting it nicely trimmed, and I felt good. I felt good out there.
Yeah. Last year, towards the end of the season, I was just starting to get comfortable in both foot straps, and so it was really nice to be able to get in the foot straps every time out there today.
Well, you kind of had to, or else you were going over.
You wouldn't make it. I think I only catapulted once, which is like a new record for me.
Yeah, no,
not catapulting a lot.
You're doing great out there too.
Thanks. I felt like it was survival sailing a little bit for me, but I am glad that after coming back in with the 3/7, I'm glad I went out for another run. With the other sail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to be on fins again after a long time of foiling again.
Yeah. And the Bean did great.
Yep.
Considering how much wind there was, she just kind of hung out in the shade, and when George went out, she took a nap, and we really didn't hear any complaints from her, so it was perfect day.
Yeah, she's a trooper.
Day. Yeah. Okay. Maybe a foil day next.
Yeah,
we'll see how windy it is.
We'll see.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I guess until next time. Cheers.